All right, hey, this is Kevin with Callaway. Coach Dusty Hubbard. Coach, how are you doing?
Good. How are you, Kevin? Good to see you.
It's good to see you too. First of all, big win tonight. But before we talk about that, I wanted to ask you about the improvements here at the field. It looks incredible. Of course, got the light situation worked out, but how nice is it to be able to come out here and see all the changes that have been made and really just make sure the kids have the best of everything?
Well, it's one of those things where, when I got here 20 years ago, I kind of had some ideas of what I wanted the place to look like.
And it took you 20 years.
Yeah, it took me 20 years to get there. But the hitting facility, the upgrades to the bullpen, the brick wall. It's a first-class facility now, and our guys are really proud of it. We'll do a good job taking care of it. And, everybody that's came in, it's just been so complimentary of it and how good it looks. And shout out to, Troop County Schools and all that for being willing to do that for us.
Yeah, of course, it's amazing. I come out here every day, something new, a new part of the indoors being built. So it's pretty awesome to see all the improvements being made to the school as a whole, isn't it?
It is. Like you ride by, man. We got tractors and dump trucks everywhere you go. I was joking with Coach Wiggins the other day. I said I love getting stuff, but I'm about tired of seeing all this construction. So I'm ready to ride down here and not see a backhoe sitting there and things like that. But it's part of progress but we're happy for it. But there's a lot going on, and it's going to be really, really nice when it's all said and done. And I don't know how long I'll get to enjoy it. I'm getting close. I'm on the back nine, as they say. So, it's going to be nice.
It is. Obviously, this is a good baseball team. They're going to win games, but still to get that first one tonight, that's got to be a big relief for you and the players.
Well, it really was, and it's kind of like I told them. I was kind of glad that it happened in the fashion that it did, that we had to come back, because the two previous games, over at Valley, we dropped a heartbreaker 1-0, had a lot of chances. In the extra inning game at Troop, we were right there and couldn't find a way to finish. And so we needed a close game that we could finish, and credit to Heard County, we jumped out on them, and they kept their nose to the grindstone and kept battling and gave themselves a great chance to win too.
Yeah, no doubt. You look at the guys in the bottom of the sixth, two of the guys you're really going to count on. Blake Harrington gets the big RBI single, and then Luke Taylor falls with the big RBI double. I know it's great to see two of the veterans kind of come through like that.
Yeah, we're going to have those guys, and that's what you want out of your older guys. You want them to be able to come through when it matters most, and then you go there to the the top of the seventh, and LaShawn Gates made a great play in the hole to start the inning, and if that guy gets on, it changes the whole dynamic of the game. So our older guys stepped up there, and Slade, being a veteran guy, come in and handled the relief appearance really well. I thought Jackson did a really good, gave us a good start. Jackson's kind of been he got hurt his wrist around the Christmas, so he went about a month without throwing. He was in a splint, and he really hadn't got his pitch count up to where we would like with some other guys, and I left him a little too long, and I'll take that. And I told him that, I probably we were looking at about 50 pitches, but he was crew. He was going into the fifth with 49, so we tried to stick him out there a little longer. So, it ended up working out.
You look at what Slade's done these past two games. He came into the Truth game. Gave you a great chance to win that one.
He did.
And obviously tonight comes in and does the same thing.
Well, the big thing is he commands the strike zone pretty well. He's going to make you usually going to have to beat him. He's not going to help you. And that's part of being a veteran. And, it was like that at Troop. They did a good job of battling. And I thought, tonight he was able to get ahead a lot with strike one. It seemed like he was up top all night long in the count, especially in that last inning. If he can get ahead, because he's got really good change-up, curveball, slider, a little bit. He's got a lot of pitches that he can go to, and a pretty good arsenal. But the key for him is getting ahead and pitching on top.
Yeah, bottom line, everybody feels better after a win, right?
Always, man. Especially, like you said, and you said it best. The first one, it's hard to get sometimes, man. If you don't go out and get it in game one or game two, it starts to weigh on you a little bit, and guys start to feel the pressure. And but I think we're getting a little bit better. I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, y'all played some really good teams too.
Yes, we have. So, I tell you what, it's been. Especially when we went to Valley.
They haven't lost yet.
And we saw their best guy, and he's tough. He is tough. And outside of that, you know, we're going to just keep going, and we got to try to get better every day. And you know, this non-region, we try to schedule good opponents. Go to Whitewater Wednesday, and then up to Whitefield Friday. So those will be tough games too, and just put us in the fire and see what we're made of. And then a couple weeks we'll start region play, and that's when it matters. Yeah,
it's kind of weird not having Bryce out here, isn't it?
It is very weird. It is. I called him when we left to go to the first road game. I texted him and said, you know, it's been 5 years since you've been on this bus with me. You know, I miss you. And but he's doing well, man. He's enjoying the college life, and they're playing well. They've won 6 or 7 in a row, and you know, so just excited for him. And but it is a little different.
I know. Well, listen, Coach, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
All right,